Okay, everybody. I just wanted to go through, I wanted to create a quick video on using the Common Test Server and some of the different things, some of the things that are very different about the Common Test Server. The first thing you will find once you log in is up here in the upper right. You will see that you have 50,000 bonds. You actually will have 20,000 gold. Now you'll see I've got less than that right now, but that's because I've spent some of it already. You will also have 100 million credits, okay? And you will have 100 million free experience, okay? They do this on purpose. The reason for the test server is for people to go in and check out the tanks. They also want you to be able to check out any of the tier 10s on the lines that you are grinding. That's why they give you so much, because you can, for example, okay, I am starting to grind the Swedish TD line. So let's go to the check tree for the Swedish line. All right, go down here. All right, as you can see, I'm only on tier 4. However, I've got enough free experience that I can actually click here, free experience this. Okay. Now, to get to the next step, I just have to research this particular gun. Now, you don't have to play through the line to get to the top. Okay, this is a great thing. All right. There's another aspect that I'm going to show you in a couple of minutes about the crew. So bear with me on this. All right. So while I do this, I'm just going to free EXP all the way through, all the way up to the 103B. Okay. You can stop along the way if you want to check out a particular tank at a particular tier. Okay. That's not an issue. You want to do that, that's perfectly fine. Okay. You can just set it up with the crew that you want. Alright, so here we are. We just unlocked the 103B. $6.1 million, or credits. Cool. Don't really have a good crew in any of the Swedish tanks or anything like that, so I'm going to buy a brand new crew with it. Okay. I'm going to give them the Tank Academy. It's well worth the gold, and you're going to need that. It's very important that you get 100% crew on it. Alright, so there's no additional guns. Cool. We're done with the research portion of it. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the garage. Okay, let's bring up our new tank. Pretty, isn't she? Okay, so the next step is to set it up. Now, there are two things you can do. Bonds will give you enhanced equipment. Okay. Or you can use standard equipment. It's entirely up to you. Okay. Here's the thing. When you buy the enhanced equipment with the bonds. Okay. When you go, if you want to buy the bonded equipment, you click on the improved button right here. Here it is. Okay. It gives you slightly better bonuses than the standard. For example, the venting system is plus 7.5 to all crew skills. Okay. Vents are always something you want to put. Whereas the improved ventilation, the standard, is plus 5%. Okay. Realistically, you're not likely going to have enough bonds for the improved equipment when you get to tier 10. Okay, so it might be unrealistic to put the improved equipment on it when you're testing it out, because you want to see how it's going to play with your normal crew in your normal play style. However, if you want to put the improved equipment on, perfectly fine. That's your decision. Okay, what else do we have that we can put on here? Gun rammer, always a good thing to have, especially on a TD. Now, if you've watched any 4 tankers and a dog with the Tanking with Science, you will see that a V-stab is more, it does better than the enhanced gun laying drive. The enhanced gun laying drive really doesn't do anything. However, there is no V-stab available for this particular tank because it's a fixed gun. Okay, I'm going to opt for codec optics. I'm going to go for vision control. I'm going to spot for myself if I have to. Okay. So now, let's take a look at our ammo loadout. Alright. Now, one of the things you're going to find on the test server, everybody seems to shoot nothing but gold. If that's what you want to do, go right ahead, please. Feel free. It's not your real in-game money or gold that you're spending. It's a separate account. Okay. I personally like to see how it's going to run the way I'm going to run it anyways. So I'm going to go with a close to standard layout here. HE is pretty much useless on this tank. Well, you know what? Maybe it's not. So we'll run some of that. Okay. So now we're going to go with our consumables. Being on the test server, again, I always like to go large. Okay. Make sure you flip it off of gold to credits. Otherwise you will run out of gold quick. Okay. And I have done that on the test server in the past. That was back when premium ammo and the large repair kits and stuff were actually only buyable by gold. I am not familiar enough with this tank line to go with the premium food, so I'm actually going to go with an automatic fire extinguisher. Resupply automatically, accept. Okay. And one more thing. It is a TD. So I'm going to rent some camo. You really don't need to buy permanent camo on the test server. It only runs for a week or two at a time. Don't waste your gold. Okay? What happened here? Oh, that's what it was. Gotta click purchase, purchase and exit. The tank is now set up. However, we have a brand new crew here. They have 0 skills. Here's the best part of the test server, in my personal opinion. Alright, so when you go to the skills, you've already got it trained for the tank. So, when you get to tier 10, you should have roughly 3 full skills on your crew. Okay? So here's how you can do that. Okay? So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put Brothers in Arms. Now, when I selected that, see this button right here? It says Increase Quick Training. This takes all that free experience up here and applies it to this skill. So you're going to train to 100%. Click the exchange. All right. 6 cents, always important on your commander. 100%. All right. Jack of all trades. Always a good one to have. Okay. Oh. Commander does gunner's duties. You definitely want snapshot. Improves your accuracy during rotation. Okay. Increase that to 100% as well. And then we want armor. Okay, we're going to leave that at our 0%. See, they all show up as 100% now. So now I'm going to go through and I'm going to continue doing that. All right, so we've got our driver, Brothers in arms, because all crew members have to have brothers in arms for it to work. All right. Smooth ride, always important on your driver. 100%. Oh shoot, I forgot something. There's another one that you want. Concealment. 100%. All right. Snapshot. Okay. So let's go back. Reset 100% of our crew skill on our commander. Because even though it has what's going on? Oh, I've already done 3 full skills. Okay. Sorry. 6th sense we definitely want, and concealment. We want that crazy camo value to get even better. All right. Okay. All right. So for the last one, for the radio operator, Brothers in Arms is our first one. Okay. Extend our view range with situational awareness. And concealment again. 100%. All right. This should simulate roughly what you're going to have on your tank when you get to tier 10. Okay. So now you've got your tank all set up and ready to go. Let's play a game in this new tank. Let's see how we do. There is something very, very different about the 103B. It has 2 modes of driving. It has the mobility mode, and then it has what is called siege mode. When you're in siege mode, you only move forward, backwards, and rotate the hull slowly. Okay. Whereas when you're in mobility mode, well, you go like a bat out of hell. So let's see how we do in our brand new tier 10 tank. So one of the things that I want to point out too is sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes you will get shot at, because if you look down here, right here, it says my name, then underscore US. Then after it, you will see a scrambled clan tag. Okay, it means I am in a clan, but it's not going to tell them what the clan tag actually is. Okay, but because of that US, we may get shot at from some of the other players, the EU and the Russian players in particular. Some of them don't like the American players, the NA players. Alright, now you see on the screen here it says press X to switch to siege mode. Now we'll show that in just a minute or so, because I want to get into place up in here. I'm going to hit my X key, see, it takes a few seconds, and now I'm in siege mode. I can still move, but you notice how the reticle has changed also? And I'm not moving as fast as I did before. Now, one of the unique things about the 103B is, as I said earlier, it is a fixed gun. It just rotates the hull to accommodate your movement. So we're going to camp here for a couple of minutes. We're going to see what happens here. See, you hear the engine cranking up. I finally got spotted. I'm going to pull back a little bit. See if I can go dark. Of course, one of the things you could have done when you set up your tank, instead of choosing optics, I probably could have thrown a camo net on top of it. That 268 spotted me? How the heck did he spot me? Okay. We'll switch to travel mode. Switch to siege. This really isn't a good spot for me. I'm going to switch out. You can fire while in travel mode. But now you can play and have fun. Yep, my engine's been damaged. Alright, hit the repair kit. Oh! And so ends our gameplay. However, that's how you use the common test server.